I'm here with Dr Tonya Wiechel, who's part of the PIPS for Profit IPDM team, and Tonya is conducting research into biocontrol of plant pathogens in apple and pear orchards. Welcome, Tonya.
Thank you, Greg.
So Tonya, what does your research aim to achieve for growers?
Our research is looking into potential biocontrol agents for black spot of apple and pear, as well as the Phytophthora root rot pathogens.
That sounds really interesting and well needed. So I understand you're looking at products that are registered in Australia that might be suitable as biocontrol agents before going overseas. What are you looking for with the Australian products?
So there are a number of products that are registered for other pathogen host combinations, and so we're looking at 5 of those and doing in vitro studies in Petri plates with those biologicals that are already available in Australia. So the lead up time, if they were effective against apple and pear scab, would be less because they're already available in Australia.
Great.
So, yeah.
So you're looking at in vitro studies that have been conducted overseas. Why are you doing that, and what does in vitro entail?
So I'll start with the last part of the question first. So in vitro is doing lab experiments in Petri dishes. So this is where we can control both the biocontrol agent and the pathogen and look at the effectiveness of the biocontrol agent on the pathogens. So That's the first step to see whether they're truly having a biological control effect before we go any further.
And the overseas studies, what are you looking for there?
So there was a few groups in the Netherlands that have looked at biocontrol agents that they've isolated, and then they've tried to take them to commercialisation. So last year I had the opportunity as part of this program to visit those researchers and look into their organisms in the hope that we can collaborate into the future as part of the PIPS for Profit program.
Okay, so you're looking for promising biocontrol agents for Australia. So how do you select the most promising agents for Australia based on overseas research? What are you looking for?
We're looking for things that have been published and are effective against the different pathogens. So some of these potential biocontrols in the Netherlands have been taken to field trials and they've been shown to be effective.
Okay, they've got a head start. So why do you need to do in vitro studies here in Australia?
Always when we bring something into Australia, we need to get the data for Australian conditions, and I think it's very important. After visiting the Netherlands, their conditions are very overcast and cool compared to our growing conditions, so it's important that we do the trials here in vitro. Also, our pathogens may be different as well, different races of the pathogens or styles of the pathogens, so we need to do all of these things to make sure we're giving it the best go for the growers in Australia.
Okay, so you've been busy collecting pathogen isolates from around the country?
I have, yes. I have had this opportunity to go to the Goulburn Valley and collect Phytophthora isolates last year, also collecting the black scab isolates, and I'm also collaborating with my WA colleague Andrew Taylor and his associates to get access to their collection as well, which they've got from across Australia.
That's great. And what comes after the in vitro studies once you've got those really promising biocontrol agents?
We have talked about going to potted tree trials, so we've got some potted trees here behind us, so that would be another glasshouse trial to make sure that we're knowing the rates that we need to apply the biocontrol agents, the timing of best to apply them as well to reduce the disease incidence for the growers.
Okay. And once you have identified the best biocontrol agents and you've got them through to a point where they're available to growers, how would growers then use them out in their orchards?
The growers could use them in combination with the chemical fungicides as well, but these, I think these would be early in the season or late in the season close to harvest so that they don't have any MRL issues if they're exporting.
Okay. Yeah. Would the aim be to reduce the reliance on fungicides that we currently have?
Yes, so that's the main aim, is to reduce our reliance for the black spot pathogen or apple scab and pear scab.
So that sounds really encouraging, Tonya. Where would growers find out more about your research?
They can go to the PIPS for Profit website and see updates there, and also we have regular articles updating the industry about our progress in Australian Fruit Growers magazine.
Great. Thanks for your time, Tonya.
Thank you, Greg.